Ho ho holy smoke balls, we have had a proper Christmas miracle at Stuttgart. In this episode, the season finale, we will have a look at the miracle, we'll play our last game of the season, and we'll have a quick season review of the Bundesliga. Hey guys, my name is Jochen aka Leyodemus and welcome to part 9 of Stuttgart über alles, the FM21 series where I try and transform VfB Stuttgart in Germany from a newly promoted Bundesliga club into a European giant. If you are enjoying the series so far, feel free to show me some support by liking the videos and by subscribing to my channel. Swap on the notification button and you won't miss a single thing. Since you were last here, which was the semi-final in the cup against Bayer Leverkusen, we have played 2 games and we have won both of them. The first one against Augsburg, they were below us in the league, so quite normal, so to speak, that we have beaten them. But then we went to Borussia Mönchengladbach and they were, I think, they are still in 3rd position in the league. And once again, we have mastered the counter-attack football. Look at these match stats, man, and tell me I'm wrong. 33 shots versus 5, 10 on target versus 3, XG score through the roof. Well, not through the roof, but quite okay from Mönchengladbach. We had a miserable 0.46, and still we have beaten them 1-0. It's pretty much the same story as against the other big clubs. Our keeper is man of the match. And of course, goal scorer Wamangituka also has a decent rating of 7.5. In today's episode, we will play our final league game of the season at home against Arminia Bielefeld. Now let's have a look at the league table and at the miracle I mentioned, because if you can see this, you know what time it is. Whatever the result is against Bielefeld today, we are playing in Europe next season. That's right, because we have won our 2 last games and I think Hertha Berlin and Leipzig didn't. They can't catch us anymore, so 7th place is like the lowest we can finish. We could catch Dortmund and even finish in 2nd place, not in 6th place. Come on, get your numbers straight, Jochen. We could finish in 6th place if we win our game and Dortmund loses against... Who are they playing? Bayer Leverkusen, who are in 4th position. So it's not impossible, but nonetheless we will play in Europe next season. Just to be clear, it is because Bayer Leverkusen, who have kicked us out of the cup, they have actually won the final. So an extra European qualification spot came up in the league, which is us in 7th position, so we will play in the Euro Cup 2 playoff stage if it stays like it is now. If we move up to the 6th position, we are going not to the Euro Cup 2, but to the actual Euro Cup, aka Europa League. As you can see, Nicolas Gonzalez is still 3rd in the goal scorer list, and he will probably stay there because he is 3 goals clear of Mateta. But he is 4 goals behind Lewandowski, and I don't think Gonzalez is going to score 5 times today. In our final game, we are facing Arminia Bielefeld, the club who came up with us last season to the Bundesliga. I think they are quite motivated to win, because if they do, and Freiburg loses their game against Eintracht Frankfurt, which is not impossible, they could still finish in 16th position instead of 17th. So it's going to be a tough game, I can tell you already, because we are doing miserable against teams that are like bottom of the league, and we are doing awesome against the top teams. So let's find out. Here we go, tactical meeting, please. Not that much changes. Opposition instructions, do it. Team selection, I don't think, we have no injuries or suspensions. So I can pretty much put out my strongest team there. I'm not gonna play very defensive though. You know what? Let's for once go to positive with this tactic. We'll see where it leads us. we can always make adjustments as the game goes on. Kobel in goal, Kempf, Endo and Anton as our back three, Sosa on the left wing back, Massimo on the right wing back, Wilshere, Mongala and Didavi as our midfield triangle, and of course striker duo, Gonzalez and target man Wamangituka. Okay, a couple of players are concerned about the team's significant change in mentality. I get that. Like I said, we have never played positive with this formation, so I kinda see where they are coming from. Nonetheless, we will do it. No need to look at the Bielefeld squad because I literally don't know anyone. At least I think. Nope. Let's move on. Let's see. Staff reaction to team news. Add a position for Fabian Klos. Show onto weaker foot. Okay. Dressing room, please. Let's go for pimp fist. Pimp fists? Wow. Pump fists. And let's say... this is kind of untrue because we are already as a minimum qualified for Euro Cup 2. But let's just go with that. Nobody cares, so tunnel interview. Your side can book a spot in the preliminary stages of Euro Cup 2 with a win here. Are you confident of seeing it through and getting the required result? We've put ourselves in the best possible position already, so I have faith that the players will now see it through. Can Gregor Kobel maintain his impressive recent form? It's true, man. He is... I think he had like 5 or 6 man of match awards. He is nailing the goalkeeper position. He's been playing really well, and I certainly want to see him keep it up. Here we go, our last game, our last home game also of the season in the Mercedes-Benz Arena. Let's do it. First highlight of the game, a corner kick with Mongala, but it gets headed away. He is getting a lot of space, and that's not how I set up those set piece instructions, guys. But that's luckily a weak shot. Not strong enough to beat Kobel, that's for sure. 20 minutes in and not that much is happening. I don't know what to shout at this point, so I'm not going to. Dortmund is going 1-0 up, so like I said, if they win or even draw, I think, it doesn't really matter what our result is. But hey, Massimo with the ball to Mongala. Ooh, Silas gets clattered by 2 players, but referee doesn't see a foul. Doan now with the ball for Bielefeld. Lukoki, I think. Hartel, and we are 1-0 down. Arne Meyer, 3rd goal of the season. Come on, man. I am going to shout. This is maybe the first time you see me do this on camera. I am going to shout, demand more, because it's so typical against a weak team. We are worthless. We are literally, most of the time, we are completely worthless. Damn it. 40 minutes in and... I mean, did we see... we saw one highlight maybe? I'm not sure. Don now with the ball once again. Massimo, thank God he didn't cause a penalty. To Mongala, come on boys. Massimo with a good ball to Silas. Silas is through and dinks it. Silas Wamangituka, man. Yes, sir. 10th goal of the season. It is 1-1. And that is probably going to be the score where we reach halftime with. Very good ball by Massimo. Silas is all alone, but wow-wee. Once again, a thing I have never seen in any previous version of Football Manager. Like the little dink. Good stuff. And so we have reached halftime. XG match story. Okay. Dressing room. Let's pump our fists again. Should we go? Nah. Should we be a little more direct? Bam! Wow. Motivation all over. Me likey. First highlight of the second half. Yellow card for Yabo. Didavi with the free kick. This would be a first if he scores directly from a free kick. Oh, wow. No. Misses the target. I'm not sure how good he is at taking free kicks. Dortmund is 2-0 up, so... doesn't really matter, but I would like to win this game. Come on, guys. Wilshere now with the ball. First time we see him, but that is an awesome ball to Gonzalez. And Nicolas does what Nicolas does best. Score his 25th goal of the freaking season. Yes, sir. 2-1. Should we change our mentality to maybe cautious? Good ball, by the way, by Wilshere. And also a clinical finish. Classic Gonzalez finish. Let's go to balanced, but an immediate highlight for Bielefeld. Kobel with authority. Can he start a counterattack or do something? Bam! Ooh, Silas can't reach it, but it falls to Mangala, to Didavi. Back to Anton Massimo with a lot of space, but gives it to Silas. Ooh, we are playing good football. Wamangituka, just can't reach it because the keeper was pretty alert. Meyer now with the ball for Bielefeld. Come on, steal it, boys. Ooh, he has a lot of room. He has a lot of room. Don, and this guy even has more room. Lukuki and bam. Wow. You know what? Let's go back to positive. Let's shout, demand more. Because I know it's 2-2 and we're not losing, but we should be winning this game, man. Come on. And I'm not liking the defense at all. Our defense in this game stinks. Dortmund is still 2-0 up, so it doesn't really matter. But like I said, I want to win this game. So let's do some substitutions. Maybe that'll help. Pause game, please. Let's get, you know what? Let's get Wilshere off for Castro, because Castro will be leaving us. I'm not renewing his contract. So this is the final time you will see him, at least in my save, in a Stuttgart shirt. Stuttgart shirt. Got it. Let's also get Wamangitwa. Now he's having a good game. Didavi is having a dreadful game, so let's get Sanchez in there. Should we do it like this? Nope. There we go. Confirm subs. Play ball. And let's again shout demand more. I am going to do some more substitutions. Mangala is coming off for Mola. And Massimo for Stenzel. There we go. That'll have to do. We are in minute 85, and I think I could say that we are the better team, or that we were the better team in this game. But who's man of match? Gonzalez with the 7.3. That pretty much says it all, though. XG match story. We came on strong in the end, but couldn't really score a decisive third goal. Dressing room. I'm not going to do a gesture, but I am going to say that was not good enough. At least they are motivated. Media reaction. How did you rate the clash as a final match? Okay, weird question. Let's say I think most of the players were already on their holidays mentally. Bam. Fans can't wait to read this. Decent result, but I don't want to get carried away. We've got to back it up next match as well. Well, duh. Decent result, more of the same next match, please. Are these like Bielefeld fans? I'm not sure. Continue. And now, of course, guys, I want to see what our budget is for next season, but I'm probably not going to know that until like June 1st or something like that. Let's see. Stuttgart qualify for Eurocup 2. We already knew that. Let's see. Eurocup plays goes to league. I'll not be taking... What's this? After qualifying for the Champions Cup? Oh. Does that mean... Okay, no, it still stays like we thought it would. We are qualifying for the Eurocup 2. Dortmund, Schalke are going to the Eurocup, so the Europa League. And Bayer Leverkusen, Mönchengladbach, Wolfsburg, and Bayern Munich, of course, because they are crowned champions, are going to the Champions League. Now, while we have the league table here, let's have a quick look. I think Leipzig are the ones that I thought would end much higher. Maybe instead of Schalke or Mönchengladbach, not sure. Like I said, I don't really follow German football that much in real life. So let me know down in the comment section if this league table is like a good representation of real life football there. I think Bayern Munich champions is pretty much without questioning. Dortmund is also quite, I think they underachieved. I'm not sure. And apart from that, Bielefeld and Union Berlin are relegated. Freiburg will play a playoff or a play down, I think it's called, with the champion or the second or third placed out of the Bundesliga 2. And that's pretty much it. Let's have a look, because I think, our goal difference is not great with +8. But then again, Bayer Leverkusen have a +6. So I am under the impression that we didn't concede many goals, but we were also certainly not the most scoring team. So we are getting 55.39 million for achieving 7th place in the Bundesliga. I am wondering how much Bayern Munich gets for being crowned champions. Wow, I like this. Here we go, our end of season review at VfB Stuttgart. Let's have a look. This is a totally new screen. In FM20 you got like separate mails and whatnot. Now they have combined everything within these couple of screens. So let's have a look. The new arrivals. It was a busy season in the transfer market, and it's safe to say there was some good business done on bringing in key new signings who contributed hugely to the season's successes. Board transfer reactions is C. Okay. What is this? Wow. Fireworks. Did you hear that? Is it New Year's Eve already? I don't think so. Let's sort by appearances. Jack Wilshere, of course. He was pretty much our big name signing in the off-season last year or last summer. And that is Brumado almost didn't play at all. Signing of the season? What? 5 appearances he scored twice though, but come on. At least I would give Jack Wilshere. I know he got injured a lot and whatnot, but he's Jack Wilshere. I don't really agree with this. Transfers out. Doesn't really matter that much to me. Loans out. Let's see who is our highest scoring loanee. Mateo Klimovic, 5 goals and 31 appearances. And that's pretty much it, really. Assists, maybe? Nope. Okay. The season results. We kind of covered this. Board confidence, of course, since we were predicted by the media to finish like 15th or 16th. I am guessing the board are pretty content. Wouldn't you agree? The board are delighted that the team qualified for the Euro Cup 2 through their participation in the Bundesliga this season. And then, oh come on. However, we at one stage looked like qualifying for the Champions League, so we shouldn't get too carried away. Are you mental, dear board? Come on. Let's ignore that, shall we? Competition top scorer, of course, Nicolas Gonzalez with 20 goals, average home attendance, 53, almost 54,000 peeps. Board expectation was to avoid a relegation battle. Nailed that. And the cup, we reached the semi-final, which was also way better than what the board expected us to do. And that was reach the 3rd round. A B-. Probably only get an A+ if you win it, even if you are Stuttgart. And in the Euro Cup 2, that's irrelevant here because we will only be playing there next season. Moments to remember. Biggest win, 5-0. I think that was on it. That was in the cup. They are like a non-league team, so oh damn. Let's go back. Moments to remember. They were a non-league team, so doesn't really matter that much. Match to remember. 4-0 against Freiburg. That was an awesome game. Goal of the season. I remember this one. Can we get a replay here? I can't. I can't really click anywhere. Here maybe? Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this and let's go to minute 53 because there Stenzel scored a screamer. Here we go. Bradaric, remember him, our loanee on the left wing back, gets it back to Stenzel, and Stenzel doesn't hesitate and puts it away in the far corner. It's not a spectacular goal, but it is probably the goal of the season, to be honest, because I didn't see a much more spectacular thing in any game. Let's go back. This is annoying. Okay, goal of the season, we had the finances. Annual revenue, doesn't really say that much. Top shirt sales, Gonzalez of course, Wilshire, Mongala, Endo and Silas. Okay, for 4.44 million at total merchandise sales. Sweet. How you lined up, I think this is to be expected. I mean, Endo, Anton Kempf, Sosa, Massimo, Wilshire, Didavi, Mongala, Gonzalez and Wamangituka. Pretty much the formation that we played in the last game also. So these are, of course, our best 11. Kobel is actually the best player we had if you look at the average rating. Sweet. But of course, that says a lot because we are playing so counter-attacking football. I don't think it's that weird that our keeper would be the man of the season, player of the season, however you call it. The accolades. Manager awards. What? Okay. Player awards, fans player of the season, Gregor Kobel. Young player of the season, also Kobel because he is only 23. Signing of the season, once again, I don't really agree because he literally, okay, he scored 2 goals, but what, in 5 games? Junior Bomado, goal of the season, we saw that, Pascal Stenzel. Record breakers, most player of a match awards in one season, Didavi, 5. Worst discipline, but he is a ball-winning midfielder. So I don't mind. I don't think we have had a single red card, by the way, in this whole season. I can't remember one. But Mongala did collect a beautiful 14 yellow cards. Finish, please. And that was it for the season review. Club vision and expectations meeting. Let's have a look what they are proposing, shall we? The club culture, we already had that. Work within wage budget, fine with me. What? So we finished in 7th position. We qualified for the Euro Cup 2. And still the goal of the board, or what they want us to do, is to avoid relegation next season. Well, don't mind if I try. I mean, this probably means that we won't get sacked because I can't imagine after this season and with the transfer window coming up that we are battling relegation. Come on. So I will accept the current vision. No problem. Let's have an end of season team meeting. Discuss plans for next season. Let's see. We are good enough to not be involved in a relegation battle next season, and that will be our likely target. What? Let down? Disappointed? You're not going to get very far asking the squad to compete on a level we're not remotely close to. Am I the only one who realizes that we have finished in 7th position? I mean, come on. I'm not going to kick chair. I am going to, what's this? Raise hands to pacify. And then I disagree with the dissenting view. I think we can achieve what I said if everyone performs at their best. Come on, man. Insulted? I still don't think you're setting us an achievable target. Raise hands again. Let's just say I wasn't expecting that sort of overall reaction because I wasn't, to be completely honest with you. But I respect those of you who don't agree with what I'd had to say. Once you all return from holidays, we can discuss promises for next season. I will see you all when you get back. That sounds good. Oh, does it now, Kobel? That sounds good to you? Sweet Mother of God. Now there are 2 things left that I want to show you in this episode. A, our budgets for next season, because I have no idea. If I look at the finances now, it says here next season's minimum guaranteed budget will be 10.6 million as far as transfer budget goes. And the same thing goes for wage budget, but 5.16 million per month, which is more than double of what we have now. So I'm not sure what to make out of this, but I will fast forward until we get the email with the budgets. And then I'm also going to show you a couple of players, not all of them, but a couple of players I have already signed. We are May 30th and still no budgets, but I did get this email, Bundesliga Team of the Year. Yeah, it's pretty much Bayern Munich with our goalkeeper and a Schalke player. I mean, come on. Gregor Kobel, like I said, he did have an awesome season, and that is being rewarded with his place as the goalkeeper of the year in Germany. Let's see, what's this? Oh, it's the Bundesliga Team of the Year. This is the Bundesliga Players Team of the Year. It's even worse. Now we have the entire squad of Bayern Munich with our goalkeeper. Thank you, Football Manager. Here we go. It is June 6th and finally the budgets are in. First email, our tax bill, 8.5 million. Okay. Club membership fee. Club have received a total of around 1.54 million in membership fees from the fans of the club. Nice. Commercial summary. To be honest, I don't really care. This is what I want to know. First of all, new scouting budget. £720,000, which is a lot, I guess. Let's have a look at the recruitment packages. Does that mean we can just go for the most expensive one? Don't mind if I do. Bam. And now the mail we have been waiting for. Our board has set the initial budgets for next season. 3, 2, 1, bam. Wowee. The wage budget is in fact £5.01 million a month, and the transfer budget is 31 million. Now, okay, let's go to finances, because I am quite sure we won't need 5 million wage budget. So let's get out the good old slider. What do we have now? I would say 3 million as a max will be enough. So let's do that. Let's go the other way, please. Let's do this. Wowee. I did not expect this, guys, to be honest. We have a transfer budget available of 56 million guacamoles. That is awesome. That is actually awesome. Did not expect it, but then again, we have an overall balance of 124 million. We are loaded. But still, man, this is really insane. 56 million. I can work with that. And I will, because like I said, the last thing I want to show you in this episode is a couple of players that I have already signed. Since January, I have kept an eye out for free transfers, or at least players whose contract ran out in the summer. And of course for youth intake players around the world. So I have been doing a lot of scouting, trust me. These are the players I have already signed. I now see that they are 2 players, and I promise you I didn't realize this until I see it now. I have signed 2 players, youth intake players of course, who are not joining us in the summer but will be joining us later on, January next year, or even July 2023. Wowee. Okay, no need to go into that then, now, I would say. Let's see who I will show you. I think we can say that I did a couple of panic signings. Like, I think it was around January, February, when we were having a dreadful time in the league. We were losing game after game, or not winning. We drew a lot of games, but we didn't win many in that period. So I just started signing players, free agents, whatever. One of which, and this is probably in this list, the only one, or one of the 2, you know what? I'll show you those two players who I think will actually get some playing time next year. First, Viktor Kovalengo comes in for free from Shakhtar. He's 25 years old. He was transfer listed, but I even signed him just because his contract is running out in the summer, so I signed him on a free transfer. He is a Ukrainian international. Let's keep it at that. 36 caps, like I said, 25-year-old. He is a midfielder. He can play as an MC or an AMC, aka number 10. So exactly what I needed. And Castro is leaving us. I think he is a very decent replacement for him. Determination 17. I mean, he's not a world-class player, of course, but he is a pretty decent midfielder. So he is coming in the summer. Second player I want to show you today, Renier. If that's not how you pronounce it, let me know down in the comment section. I'm going to call him Renier until you tell me otherwise. I know he's a winger, but I'm going to retrain him as an AM, as a number 10. Now, I do know this guy from other creators' saves in Football Manager. I never bought him myself, so I never had him in my squad. He popped up on my scouting list. He was, I think, for free. Oh no, I had to pay almost £1 million for him, but that doesn't matter because probably he will turn out to be quite the player. He's only 17, he's Brazilian, he's not capped yet. Like I said, he is a left-footed winger, so he's basically an inside forward on the right side of the pitch. Should we in the future change to a system with wingers or inside forwards? This is of course our man on the right wing. But like I said, I'm not planning on changing the whole tactics, maybe the mentality and the way that we play, but like the actual formation, I want to keep it like it is for as long as possible until we actually see that we can make anything happen up to the level where we want to be. Then I'll probably change it. But up until that point, I'm going to retrain him as a number 10 because he has very good dribbling, finishing, first touch, technique, determination 17, you name it. He's quite fast and he's only 17. So I'm quite excited to welcome this guy to the club. So stay tuned for tomorrow's episode because then we will do the summer break episode. I will go over all the new players that we have. I will go over my tactical changes that I probably will do. I mean, I'm going to gradually transform our tactic from a purely counter-attacking system to a more control possession-based system. Hopefully, I can sign the right players to do that. If not, we will probably still use part of the counter-attacking system that we had. We will see about that in tomorrow's episode, along with all the new signings. So guys, that was it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, please leave me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to my channel. Whack on the notification button so we can keep doing this thing together. I know it was once again not the best game on camera, but we are playing in freaking Europe next year, so who the bleep cares, right? Connect with me down in the comment section or use the social media links that I've put in the description. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.